Internet, this is Ewan from GameEngineStart.com. I'm here with Callum. Say
Hello.
hi, Callum.
Hi.
And we are going to space, and space is a vicious, vicious beast.
We've been to space a couple of times in this website.
We have.
do.
We like space.
I
Normally
like
we
space.
like
Space is a cool place.
However, in this game, fuck space. So, this is...
Is that the tagline for this game?
Yes, like
Tharsis,
literally,
fuck
Tharsis,
space.
fuck space. This is Tharsis. This is the PS4 version of Tharsis. This is a very strange game, and kind of one of those things that you imagine them trying to pitch this to somebody and nobody really understanding it until you actually see it. So
It's a game about space dice rolls and...
Yes, there's dice in space and cannibalism, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
So I have these four guys and my crew, Doctor, Specialist, Mechanic, and Captain, and we'll just get into this. As a side note, this game makes my PS4 sound like a jet engine, and I'm not entirely sure why.
Maybe it's very intensive.
But only in these pre-rendered cutscene bits.
They don't like that.
It might
intensive.
even come through on the microphone. I can't tell, but it sounds like a goddamn jet engine when it's playing this.
How do you think it'll run on the Neo? Okay, never mind.
Nice. Okay, so...
Oh god.
So this
so
is the
many
game.
things.
There's a lot of things on screen right now. I'm going to try and be... We're gonna get through this game multiple times in the 15 minutes we're gonna spend looking at this, just to tell you what this game's gonna be like. Okay, so I have these four crew members, and the story set up for this is that we were all on the first ship going to Mars, and we did have 6 crew members, and then the ship took a bunch of meteor hits and killed 2 of the crew members, and we're the only 4 left in a very damaged ship, and we still have to make it to Mars.
Okay.
This game is all about dice rolls, and as such can really fuck you in ways that just don't seem fair.
Yeah, as a D&D player, I'm very familiar about how evil dice can be.
Yes, and none of this seems... This game seems impossible. Like, I've played a good few hours of this at this point, and this game still seems impossible. And I'm not entirely sure how we're supposed to do it. So let's just have a look at things. So what you do, you see at the top, it says 10 weeks to Mars. So basically get 10 turns to survive.
Sure.
Top left, we have our ship health bar, and you can see there's the 4 health things and then 2 red bits under it.
Impending damage.
Impending damage. That means at the end of this turn, I'm going to take 2 damage unless I can do something.
Okay.
The thing at the bottom is various research science things I can do. I can do like...
You have to research duct tape.
Yeah, but it's only 1 research, but you immediately get 3 repair on 1 module. That's actually something we should probably investigate here. And then I can pull on something.
There's so many systems.
You have no idea. And then this is what all of the modules in my ship do, various things. A lot of this doesn't make a lot of sense, but we'll get through there. So turn 1, I have all 4 crew alive.
Well, I saw in that Shimpivo thing that one of the things was +1 ship. Surely if you get another ship, then that's pretty good.
Unfortunately, no, we can't just build an extra ship in 1 turn. That's +1 health, basically, for my ship. So each of my characters, if you look at Alison Silver here, is a specialist. So her special skill is she can reroll 1 dice, which is the +1 reroll. The thing on the right hand side is her health, so she has 3 of 6. And the white squares at the bottom is how many dice she has per turn. So she currently has 2 dice per turn. So, and then the actual modules, if I select my mechanic for instance, so this module, the things with the kind of warning symbols on them are something is about to happen to them at the end of this turn if we don't deal with it. So the head...
So that's what the meteor strike is, like the 2...
So something, the 2 damage you can see is caused by this meteor strike. This is the flight control system. So we're going to send our mechanic in, who has 2 dice. We're going to send him into this, and there's even more fucking things on screen, but bear with me, alright?
That's a lot of things.
So, in order to be able to repair this section of the ship, I need to have total 23, which is the repair thing at the top.
Right, okay.
If I can get 23 points...
23 on how many dice?
On everyone's dice. Like, this turn I need to feed 23 to this module.
Or take the damage.
Or take 2 damage at the end of the turn.
Right. Okay, so you're spending these people... This guy's got 2 dice, so you're spending upwards of 2 dice to try and... Okay, to add to this.
So I'm gonna make a roll. I'm gonna roll the dice. Physics dice. I got 4 and a 3. So, a lot of things just happened there. So I now have a 4 and a 3. These are my dice. I have 1 more remaining reroll, so I can reroll stuff. I can hold the dice if I need it, but I can reroll them both 1 more time. The thing at the top says stasis. Each of the events has like a special numbered. If you roll that number, something special will happen. So, for instance, in this module or in this event, if I roll a 2 or a 3, it gets the stasis effect, which means I can't re-roll that dice. But I had an assist from another system, which means that gets negated once. But I've only got one of them per turn.
The fuck is going on?
So
the hell?
I have a 4 and a 3.
Wait, does that stasis mean that you can't re-roll that dice now? Just for no reason, you just can't re-roll that dice?
It would mean that I can't re-roll that dice, except for the fact I had an assist that automatically got used, which means that got negated. So I can't.
Right, where is that made evident on this screen?
On the top
right
hand side where it says assist and there's 3 dots.
Right.
That had a blue thing on it.
Right.
So I now have 0 assists. Okay.
Okay.
So I now need to either spend these dice or re-roll. So what I want is, I want to add. I can take 2 damage.
Add big numbers, right?
Yeah, but I don't want it. So I'm going to keep the 4. So I'm going to take the 4 and put it in the dice hold, and I'm going to re-roll the 3, which of course worked out fantastically. So
yes.
What am I going to do? I can't re-roll it anymore. So what I can do is, how do I spend this dice? I'm going to take the 4 and I'm going to put the 4 into.
Wait, they just bring that out.
I pulled out the dice roll, so we just put the 4 and put it into the repair. So that knocks me down to 19. And for the 1, I'm going to put this in the research projects thing at the bottom. So that 1 sits there. Okay? With me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So I now have 1 science point. Okay? So
sure.
I've got 1 dice in the research projects. I have 1 point in there. And then I'm done with this because he's rolled his dice. He's done. He's now grayed out.
So you put a dice that you didn't need into your research thing, and that give you a research point.
Give me a research point that I can use otherwise.
So you can then spend those research. Like, is it 1 research point to activate this duct tape thing?
Yes.
Whatever that
5
is?
for the repair arm, 3 for the energy boost. Okay.
Got you.
So I'm now going to take the doctor. So the other event that's going on right now is the other one that says 15 in the laboratory.
Yeah. -1 to all dice.
So
analyzer fail.
Yeah, everyone loses a dice basically.
At the end of this turn.
At the end of this turn, if I don't fix this. Currently, the 2 damage is more important, so I'm going to take Kayla. I'm going to also put her in here, and she's going to roll her dice as well. Now, her special skill, which you can see on the left-hand side.
That fucking sucked.
Yeah, that was terrible. And also, that was the stasis taking effect, so I now can't re-roll that 3. So if you look on the left, under her portrait, she's got a class skill. So her class skill is +1 health to every crew in the current module.
On a 5-up.
But I need to put a 5 dice in there in order to be able to activate that.
A 5 or a 6, I'm guessing.
5 or 6, yeah. So I need to re-roll because that was nonsense. That's a little better, but not by much. Okay, so I'm going to dump the 5 in there. I'm going to dump the 3 in there. And I'm going to dump the 1 in there. So that says only get 10.
Prevents injury to any crew when moving through modules with events. Is that a...
Yes. So if I put a 5 dice in here, so that's the module skill. So this is what you can put dice into in the module, right? So if I put a 5 or 6 in here, what would normally happen is if I move one of my crew members into an area with an event going on, they immediately lose 1 health. But if I put that 5
immediately lose 1 health, okay.
If I put that 5 in, that doesn't happen anymore.
Sure,
for this turn as well.
That kind of makes sense.
So I'm going to spend these last 2 guys trying to do as much healing in this one as possible. So we're going to
-1 to all dice seems bad.
Yeah. So it's 2 and a 3. The 2 is locked in a stasis. Let's re-roll the 3. 4. Okay, that was kind of... So let's just dump these in here. And then we'll grab our last person. And stick her in there. And she's only got 1 dice. So let's...
Why she only got 1 dice?
Because...
You can't do it.
That's okay.
Like, it's physically impossible for you to do it.
So now I'm going to put the 2 in there, and that's fine. So again, ordering of this stuff is kind of important, and that's the bit I'm struggling with in this game, where the captain's special skill is she gives +1 dice to each crew in the module. So theoretically, I should go as her first, try and get her class skill in so that everyone else has a dice, that kind of stuff. But that's not what happened. So that's the end of the turn. So
your ship is going to take 2 damage, and everybody's going to lose a dice.
Everyone's going to lose a dice, and that's the end of the first week.
Can you drop below 1 dice?
Yes. No, you always have at least 1 dice.
Because I was going to say, that seems incredibly unfair.
No, you're always guaranteed to get 1 dice. Okay. Yeah. And then every week you get a cutscene, which is like, here's what's happening this week in this thing. So then at the end of every week, you get a choice. So basically, I have 4 crew, and they each want to do... They divided themselves in teams and want to do something different between 2. So if I go with these guys... 30% Negative 30% stress for all crew. Not entirely sure what stress does yet. Oh, there you go. It says at the top right. Stress influences the crew's suggested projects. So the more stressed they are, the more severe the things they're going to suggest are going to be.
Sure.
You see what I mean? Right. But I lose 1 ship health if I do that. If I go with the other guys, I gain a ship health, but those 2 people lose 1 of their own health.
Okay. So they've got 4 and 3, so they can afford to lose 1.
So we're gonna go with those guys. So that's the event that happens. And then we have to divvy up the food. Now, the food is how people get their dice back.
What the fuck? This is so fucking stupid.
Right? So I have 2 food because all of my food got destroyed in the accident. So I have 2 food left, and each one of these food is gonna give this person 3 dice. So I need to decide who I want to give the dice to, the food to. So I'm going to give 1 to my mechanic, because he needs to fix things pretty badly. And I'm going to give 1 to my doctor, so that he can heal people. Okay? So I'm now out of food, completely. So let's finish there. And then we get a bunch of new events. So, at the end of next turn, that 2 damage is going to happen. There's 14 points at the thing at the bottom, which is going to do 3 damage. So my ship's already destroyed. And if you look at the top left, it says impending damage, destruction imminent. Which means if I don't fix this stuff by the end of this turn, I'm game over, basically.
Right. Okay.
And then I also have power overflow, which is going to do 1 damage, and the -1 dice is still all there. So, basically this turn...
Oh, hang on, stop. You can stop. Yep. The screen share's fucked up.
What's it doing?
It's frozen.
Oh.
I don't know if that's the screen share or the recording.
Well, no, the recording's got nothing to do with that. The screen share's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's frozen.
Okay. So you're not seeing anything right now?
I'm seeing basically a picture of the screen that you're showing.
Let me... and then... Are you back?
Yep.
Okay.
Everything's moving again.
Cool. Okay, sorry, technical difficulties. But not as bad technical difficulties as what's about to fucking happen here.
You can just edit, you don't have to say technical difficulties.
Well, yeah, okay. I'll wipe it. Anyway. So, yes, so in this turn I'm dead, basically, unless I can start fixing stuff. So you can see I'm gonna get 6 damage, I've got 3 health.
Alright, okay, so you've got the 2 damage from the meteor strike, the 1 damage from the power, and the 3 damage from the IM, whatever the IM is.
Doesn't matter.
It's unstable.
Yes. So currently I'm fucked. So I need to repair 4 points of damage this turn or it's game over. So I need
that seems impossible.
Yes. So my plan is...
What does the purple square mean on the IM? Because you know how I understand that the dice at the top are your stasis things.
Yes,
but
so the blue ones are void. The purple ones are void dice, which means if I roll if I roll a 5, it disappears and I can't use it, and can't re-roll it. Like it is gone. So what is the best way to do this? I'm going to try and go for that 3 to start with. So I'm going to take my mechanic, and also because I'm moving through 1, 2 things with events, he loses 2 health. And also he only has 2 health, so he's dead if I move him.
Right, okay.
So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Kayla, who's my doctor. And I'm going to roll her dice. Okay, so... so I'm going to take
2 stasis dice?
No, 1 stasis... Well, yes, but the assist that I got... the 1 assist I have...
So the stasis dice just means you can't re-roll it. So you could put like those stasis dice into like research or something like that, right?
I can use them, however, it just means I can't re-roll them. Sure. So I'm going to put the 5 to heal everyone. So my mechanic now is 3, so he can go and fix that other thing. Oh, what? Okay, so currently...
do not re-roll that 5.
No.
Do not re-roll that 5.
Okay, so I'm going to stick the 5 in repair.
Does the stasis only affect 1 3 dice, or is it all 3 dice?
It'll affect every 3 dice and every 2 dice that gets rolled.
So why is the one that's in stasis all electric-y and that one isn't?
That one is stasis. This one was going to be stasis, but the assist I have...
Oh, the assist got it. Right, got you. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to re-roll the remaining 3. Cock. Right, so... Oh, this is... My whole plan's now screwed. Right.
If you put
okay, so I'm
the
gonna put
three, if you put the 3 in the pair and then spend the research project.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend the 3 in there, and then I'm gonna go down to my research projects, and I'm gonna use this one. Cool. So the event's over. So that's fine.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna get that damage.
That is fixed.
I'm still gonna get 4 damage with 3 health on my ship, however. So we're still not out of the woods yet. Oh, I still have that 1, so I'm gonna put that back into research, just because they've got no other use for it. Okay, so also any dice you don't use get destroyed, so you have to use them. So I'm gonna move him in here to try and fix this thing. So I need 4. So this is again, if I roll a 5, dice immediately disappears. So let's see what happens. 2 5s.
Oh fuck!
And they're just gone. They're just fucking gone, right?
Okay.
Great, awesome. How do I do this?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put my dice in here, try and repair this, and leave. And then I'm gonna have to take my and not both these guys have 1 dice each, right? So it is now impossible for me to basically. I think I'm dead, but we'll find out. Let's try to roll her dice. She got 1.
You're dead.
Yeah, so that's not gonna happen. So this
many a times in a dice rolling game has it been said, see if you don't roll a 1 here, we're fine.
Yeah.
And then you roll a 1.
This guy needs a 6. No.
Nope.
So that's that down. I've used everyone. I go back.
You are now dead.
End of turn happens. I take a bunch of damage. And
Ship explodes.
game over. Ship explodes. And that's it. That's fucking this game. So you have to survive 10 turns and you win. And I've never made
there must be people on the internet that have like proper figured this game out.
Well,
like,
I don't know, because
the
the amount of randomness that happens here, and here's how
I guess it's all based on dice rolls.
Yeah. So I've still never finished it, so we'll try one more now that we roughly know what it does. So also there's a bunch of stuff where there's more crew members you can unlock. So if I beat the game, I get the pilot. If I harvest 20 food, I get a technician. I can get the cannibal, which is a class. We never actually got
120 human meals.
We didn't even get to cannibalism because we didn't last that long. So we're gonna try this again.
Many a time have I said that, Molly.
Okay, how's this gonna work? Okay,
like parties on a Saturday night. Like, man, we didn't even get to the cannibalism.
I know. Like, that was the plan. That's why I came. And
yeah.
You
promised me cannibalism, and now we're just sitting here drunk. What the hell?
Okay, so
anyway.
This seems like a slightly better start this time. So I've got 27 1, which will remove
27.
Yeah, minus 1 health from everyone. But I've got 2 damage.
Oh, that's an 8. That's easy.
Okay, so we're gonna send the captain in to try and fix that. No, we're gonna send the specialist so she doesn't have to move. So we need to get an 8 on 2 dice, or an 8 or higher on 2 dice. These dice are shockingly bad. Okay, I'm going to reroll it all again. So since she's the specialist, she gets an extra reroll that everyone else didn't. Great, so Stasis is the one. Fantastic. Okay, let's spend these dice, and it looks like we're going to have to bring someone else in. So what are my signs this time? So I get +3 ship for 5 dice, 28 repair on 1 module for 6 dice, and 17 repair on 1 module.
Is that for 6 research points?
Yes.
Sorry, yeah.
So, yeah, okay.
And is it every time you dock a dice in research, you just get 1 point, or do you get the number of points on that dice?
You can't put multiple instances of the same dice, so you can't put like 5 ones in there.
Yeah, so, obviously.
So I'm going to take the... Oh god, okay. I'm going to put the mechanic and put him in there. Because hopefully you can get 3 on at least 1 dice. Ugh. Okay. Well, okay, let's just fix that. Okay, so the event's complete, but I do have this 1. So I'm in the greenhouse module. So greenhouse module lets me gather food, or grow food, basically. And I do that by using the skill on the right here. So this is the module's skill. So what this has to mean is I have to put multiple instances of the same number in here. So the first one I put in doesn't do anything, but if I put another 1 in here, I get 1 food. And if I put another 1 in, I get another food. So I'm going to put the 1 in there for now. Okay. So
there are so many things you have to sit and think about in this game.
There's a reason why I've played this for multiple hours and have not got past the 4th week yet. Okay, so
this is a roguelike, right? Like this is just straight a roguelike.
Maybe like
it's a roguelike where you're not. It's not combat, but it's dice rolls. It's still a roguelike. You're still like doing the same thing over and over again and learning from it. It's.
But the thing is, theoretically, yes, but the learning thing is not. It's got a very kind of Splunky vibe to it, where like, if you don't know what you're doing and if you failed, we're not entirely going to tell you why you failed and what you did wrong.
Yeah.
We're just going to fuck you, and.
Well, that's a roguelike thing as well. It's like we're going to keep like shoving things at you until you learn.
The point about a roguelike is that you leave and you say like, oh, that's why I failed. In this, it's just like, well, the dice didn't go my way, so... Okay.
Yeah, that seems weird.
So, okay, here's my thing. So again, I lose a shit point. Probably not a good idea. Or I get 2 health and -1 dice for all crew. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And we've got 1 food to start this time, so let's give it to the mechanic because he.
Wait, why does 1 food equals 3 dice?
Yes.
Okay.
But I now have no more food until I grow more.
No more food. Right.
I'm also a big fan of these like headshots where since I gave the mechanic some food, he's all happy, but the captain is freaking out.
Yeah, he's not doing well.
No, and then
the specialist is just really sad.
Okay, so this time. So we're getting 3 damage this turn. So
H2O filter fail.
Yeah. So if I go to the
wait, what does the red dice mean?
The red dice, I'm trying to remember exactly what that means. That means injury. That means if I roll a 4, he immediately loses a health.
So you can only roll a 1, a 5, or a 6 for a thing not to happen.
Unless I'd invested in a bunch of assists in the other modules, in which case I could get around that. This game is fucked, right? This game is really fucked
up. Yeah. Fucked up.
Okay, so I'm not going to die this turn, but I do need to start getting myself into a better shape. So how am I going to do this? This is not... Okay, let's start with the doctor and see if we can fix this. Can she roll a 5 or 6?
With 1 dice.
Nope. No. We roll... No, exact same thing. Okay, well, that's... Okay, so we're already not looking particularly good. Let's... fix that with the captain. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's now complete, so we're not going to lose any more health. Because it's -1 health for everyone, meaning the captain would die this turn if that was still there. So.
Hence why she's freaking out so much.
Kind of. Okay, I want to get some food, so I'm going to get the mechanic to try and fix this and see what happens. So let's roll his dice. Okay, so... Okay. I'm going to keep the 5 and reroll the rest of them.
Oh god. This game stresses me out.
Yeah! Like, yes, it does. So I need to get 13. Okay, so okay, so I'm going to put... okay. So
is the holds within module, or the holds just, like, your ship overall?
The holds within module. So if I leave something in the hold and leave, the dice is just gone. So...
And is that between days, or is that...
No, they are gone.
It's just this instance.
As soon as I leave this module, they are gone. And I'm going to put the 2 in the food and hope that somebody else that other guy rolls a 2.
That should seem pretty easy.
But like specifically a 2. So we'll see.
Why specifically a 2?
Because it has to be equal in order for me to get more food.
But surely you want to repair this place, right?
Potentially. Okay, so I'm going to re-roll and see if I get a 2. If I get a 2...
Okay, so repair. Surely.
Let's do one more.
Why do you want food instead of repair?
Because if I get the food, that means that I can.
No, you're fucking nearly killed your specialist.
But I need to get the food so I can give everyone else more dice so that we can continue to survive. So I'm not going to get any more food, so I'm going to fix the repair, and that's us. So now we're going to get all our damage.
I'm going to get damage on the ship.
So that's me down to 2 health.
So that wasn't so bad. That's alright.
That was alright. So now what we've got now. So -2 ship or +1 die, which +1 dice for those people, which is not good, particularly, or +1 health for all crew, but +20 stress. Stress hasn't been too bad so far, so I'm gonna do that. But we have no food, so he gets more dice. So moving on. Okay.
Captain is still freaking the fuck out.
There's a 2. There's a 1. There's a -1 health. Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
So we're now dead basically, unless we can do something serious here.
What's a heaper?
HEPA. It's a filter, air filter, I think.
How the fuck do you know that?
Because I think is HEPA not the thing you get in vacuum cleaners for pets? Is that not a HEPA filter?
I've got no idea. I'm gonna look this up while
you Google that while I'm trying to figure out how I'm not going to die this turn. Wow. Okay.
High efficiency particulate arrestants.
There you go.
Apparently.
There you go. Okay, so I need to get rid of at least one bit of damage. So I'm going to try and see if these two people can get rid of this 10. No.
1.
Well, so we're fucked, and that's now a stasis. So, great. So we're screwed, I think. Let's try this. Let's put this...
Did you not get an assist on that?
Yeah, I get an assist, which means it wasn't a stasis.
Oh, you can reroll it?
I could reroll it, but no, it's stasis, and I couldn't reroll it because I'd used the assist already. The assist get used in the other one that was going to be a stasis, so yeah,
right, okay, sure.
Good. So I need a 3. So if I can do, okay, this is going to suck. If I don't get a 3, 4, or 5, we're dead. 4. Okay, so we can still pull this out.
We're still dead.
Well, not quite, because I
only repairs 1 ship damage.
Yep. So I'm still going to take 3 damage, but where's the mechanic going to be the most use?
This lowest number, probably, right?
Yeah, but they're all going to be...
Like, you're on 3 dice, you're probably never going to hit 26, and it's really unlikely you're going to hit 13. 9's doable.
If I can get the 5 or 6 on his dice, I can put one of them into his skill, which will give me 1 ship, which means I survive this turn.
Oh, okay.
If you see what I mean. So, I'm going to...
I would still go with the lowest number, because if your 5 or 6 plan fails, you're still more likely to hit a 9.
But, like, the 9 is... The 9's not going to do any damage to the ship.
Oh, shit, you're right! Oh, okay.
So I need to do the 13... Yeah, so let's see how this goes. So I need to have 5 or 6 on one of these 2 rerolls.
On 3 dice.
On 3 dice. Well, that was cock. And that one's now locked as well. Great. Let's roll again. No, nothing. So we're fucked, basically. So I can feed all this dice in.
And then die.
And then immediately die. Impending damage will take the 3 out.
This game's fascinating.
It is such a weird game that this exists. And the mechanics are... Like, this feels like a game that was designed as a board game, and then...
I was going to say, this feels like an indie board game that would be, like, really interesting.
Totally. Maybe the replayability, like the short games, as you can tell, where we've done 2 games in about 15 minutes, that maybe it goes better as a digital thing. I don't know. So yeah, this is the final score. Note the human meals. Basically, if you get to the point, I think it's past the third week. If you don't have any, have any food, the bodies of the 2 crew members that were taken out at the start are still in the cryo thing, so you can use them as food. However, every time you use one of them as food, it increases stress. They become their choices become worse, and also the dice turn into blood dice, and they spill blood all over the ground. It's great. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. So this is Tharsis. It's a PC and PS4. It's cool, but don't expect to have a fun. Like,
no, I think this could be really fun for some people.
Fun is definitely there to be had, but it's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. Which is kind of why I wanted to show this, where I love the idea, but getting into it, you realize how brutal this is. So PS4 and Steam, check it out if you're interested. So thank you, Callum.
Thank you.